Hey everybody, welcome to Let's State's Discord. Rimshee, don't tell me what to do. I'm ready when I'm ready. Fuck you.
I will anally probe your iguana.
Alright.
I don't have an iguana. So that'd be pretty impressive. Wait, are you getting me an iguana? Is that my Christmas present?
It's code, James.
No.
It's code.
Oh. Alright. Probably keep my apartment too cold for an iguana anyway.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, says Vimpare. Hey, hey, Vimpare.
Vimber! Something. I don't know.
Badgers.
Yeah. I do keep my bathroom warm. That's just because nobody likes a cold toilet seat.
That's why you get a heated toilet seat.
Yeah. Or stepping out of the shower and just like, cold. Don't like.
Yeah, I don't like
Agreed. That's horrible.
Yeah, so between that and the toilet seat, I just keep my bathroom warm.
Although the few times that I've taken a cold shower, it's the exact opposite effect.
What do you mean?
Like, you take a cold shower and then you step out into the bathroom proper. It's like, all of a sudden, it's like all the blood starts rushing back to your limbs and you feel real warm. And it's like, yeah, I feel great. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's why you take cold showers in the winter. And for the same basic reason, you take hot showers in the summer.
No.
Don't worry about the fact that you might pass out, though the air will feel plenty cold by comparison.
Well, yeah. You're getting all that sweat off of you, and then you let it's the act of the water evaporating off of you from the steam.
Although I will say, like,
but it's also like if you if you have bad circulation, take a hot shower because it'll help increase your circulation.
Although I will say, like, if I've been doing like really heavy outdoor work, and I'm just like hot and sticky and whatnot, cool showers are great for that.
No, I go extra hot on those days.
Anyway,
Yeah.
to each their own. Everybody's got their preference.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Shut up. Yeah. So I'm super happy. So is a lot of other people in Seattle because it finally fucking rained.
Yeah, and?
Well, we no longer have the worst air quality in the world.
To be
That's
fair,
how smoky it's been.
I'm sure it was at the time you had the worst, not overall.
No, it's just like for the last week we've had the worst in the world.
Yeah, only for that past week, which also means that Beijing probably had some clear time.
Yeah. Well, we've also we've been ranking in the top like 10 to 20 all month for bad air quality.
Yeah. Don't know why we would mention Beijing. Can't imagine.
Yeah. Fine, we'll do Delhi, India.
I'll be happy.
On the screen.
I'd be happy to see him behind bars anyway.
Yeah.
Mexico City is pretty dog shit for air pollution too.
In the world rankings, not that bad. Yeah. Also, hey, Vampire.
I already did that. You was late.
I know.
When is Jables not late?
Such a disappointment.
I'm surprised he doesn't have kids. He's so late his pullout game sucks.
A lot of the women I've been with never needed to pull out.
I'm not gonna comment on that.
It's probably for the best.
Mostly because I don't want to insult Dina, who's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is no Dina currently.
There's
Yeah.
various reasons why people don't need to pull out.
Yeah. With the exception of Dina, I'm not gonna blame you for going after the granny crab. I mean, Dina's young and hip and vibrant by comparison to your normal girl.
No, I had one pregnancy scare in high school, and then I was like, alright, being extra safe from now on. Fuck.
Double rubber, mom on speed dial, safety squints engaged.
Yeah.
It's like, oh boy, that's a potential future I almost pissed away.
Oh yeah.
I had a pregnancy scare in high school too, except it wasn't a scare. No, actually I wasn't in high school at the time. I was out of high school. I No! Yeah, no, I wasn't in high school. I had come back from college by that point. Spent my year in college where I realized that college is for stupid people, or people who actually have careers in mind that need higher education. I.e. doctors, mathematicians, physicists, chemists, engineers, so on and so
You
forth.
might not remember, but Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Well, it helps to get like a business degree. Makes sense.
Business degree can make sense. It's not a guarantee.
A lot of times, business degrees, it's a lot of like accounting and knowing taxes.
Yeah, that's mostly math stuff, so I can understand that one.
Yeah. Congratulations, YTK. You know what we're gonna say.
You wasted your money!
They are Canadian, though, so.
Alright, I'm
Canada.
sorry. You wasted your money, eh?
There, much better.
Yeah.
We promote multiculturalism on this podcast.
Well, considering
I mean,
most
if
of
you're
our
in
audience
French
is
Canada, I
in
can
the,
translate it for you. If you're in French Canada, I can translate it for you. Surrender, 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 eh?
Yeah, I'd say probably like a full quarter of our regular audience is from Canada land.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really glad I did a running start in high school. So I did a year of college while I was still in high school. And I was like, nope, college isn't for me. Fuck that.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's kind
that
of
sucks.
it's kind of funny because in the military, you have to have a degree to be an officer, and in general, the officers are dumb. Like,
Yeah, because they just went and got a degree so that they could up rank.
most of the officers, there was a joke going around. Oh, all you need to be an officer is you need a degree in basket weaving. That's all you need to be to be an officer.
Interpretive dance.
Yeah.
That was another one. There was only one officer I met that I knew what his degree was, and it actually related to what he was doing. He got a degree in aviation engineering of some sort, and he was a pilot.
Yeah.
That's when I can just sit there and be like, fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're not going to design shit, but I mean, at least you'd be able to do the math and figure out what's going on with it when everyone else with the Stone Age brain and the fix it till it or beat it till it works mentality goes, Chungo no understand.
Yeah.
Why rock not make thing fly?
Yeah, if I were to go back in time, I'd probably tell my younger self to like what's actually available through colleges, because nobody told me shit.
They
Yeah,
usually
it was
don't.
just you got to go to college to get a good job.
Yeah, that's literally all I was told was go to college, get a bachelor's degree, get a good job. Not like what programs are available for things I might be interested in.
No, it's like that's the rhetoric that's literally been developed by the colleges to funnel people into their campuses so they can make money.
And then on top of that, there's no talk about how much it's going to cost compared to how much you're going to make.
Yeah.
Or like what the fucking debts you're going to accrue are like.
Yeah, well, that's not...
The fact of the matter is, depending on what you want to do in life, you don't need college at all in some cases.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, we've got a severe
I
lack
think
of tradesmen.
College would have been nice for I think I would have been interested in learning broadcasting or something.
Yeah.
But
like as Rimshee
when you
just
don't
said,
have a guidance counselor helping guide you for shit, and you just go to a very small school that doesn't have anything like that for you to check your interests and things.
Oh, another factor. Keep in mind that another factor is you're all but expected to know what you want to do when you go to in your freshman year. In theory, you could take your first year and kind of dabble in things and then know what you want to do in your second year. But in reality, if you don't start doing what you want to do, what you're going to graduate having done in your first year, you're either going to have to really fucking apply yourself for the next 3, or you're going to have to be in college for for a 5th year in order to get that degree.
So yeah. Hit the ground running, kids.
Well, the U.S. is also one of the only countries that forces kids to go through general education classes instead of just taking classes that apply to their degree.
Oh, I don't disagree, and that's really stupid.
Yeah, it's part of the problem.
Well, that is part of the problem, but I still stand by, even in that case, you've still, in that case, it'd free you up to take care of that stuff within a year, or figure things out over a year, but you'd still have to know after that year. What if you tried half the stuff, which is probably a full schedule, and you're sitting there going, I don't want to do any of this. Well, you better know what you want to do, otherwise you're going to have to be there for a 5th year.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, as Rimshee said earlier, there is there's an almost alarming lack of tradesmen at the moment. So if you go into a trade school, if you actually learn a trade, those people are being hired at a fucking premium right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's assuming you go in as non-union. If you go in as union, you're already going to have a guaranteed wage that's generally pretty good. Generally, the prevailing wage, at least in most pro-union areas, the prevailing wage is going to fall on to be what the union wage is, and because that's going to be the highest one around.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, just because you go union does not mean that you don't have to be good at what you do. Way too many people think that because I'm union, I'm set.
Yeah.
The reality is
protection and stuff rather than something to help you.
The reality is that as a union tradesman specifically, you've got to actually present solid workmanship, even if you hold the majority of the market share compared to non-union. Primarily because if you're not doing a good enough job, people are going to think, well, I'm going to get the same job done whether I go union or non-union. I may as well go non-union.
Yeah.
I'm paying more for the union. Why not just get the same shit work done by someone I can afford more?
Yeah. Anyways,
So-
speaking of somebody that probably went to college to get a degree, but is totally dumb. Let's talk Halloween candy.
I want to get into this because we're probably going to be on this for the rest of the show, or at least a very good portion of it.
All right, you
So
go ahead
strap
and read
in,
it.
boys and girls at home. Okay, so just to say from the outset, I have seen this entire list previous to the show, and oof,
I did a quick scroll through.
this is one of the worst ranking lists I have ever seen.
Yeah. So let's clown on some dummies.
Oh yeah. I said I'm not really gonna read through this all that much.
Read the intro.
I will read the intro, but I'm just saying, like, for the audience, it's like I'm not gonna read each individual entry.
Yeah,
We're just
I haven't
gonna
read
discuss
this at
them as
all.
they come up.
I haven't read this at all. I'm sure there are some that might be worth reading the entry on.
Yeah, just to like get their perspective, but
Yeah.
so anyway, we'll get to that as we come to them. So this is coming to us from Mashed.com. Ranking popular Halloween candy from worst to first. And there are 40 entries on this list before we get started. Halloween is a holiday that is loved by all. From the young to the not so young, there's just something so fun about a day that revolves around creative costumes, scary movies, and yummy candy. Of all the elements that make Halloween a memorable event for an early age, it's the candy that returns year after year. Eat your favorite Halloween candy and you will reminisce about your fondest Halloweens of yesteryear. Each year, 600 million pounds of Halloween candy is purchased by Americans. While some of the candy you shouldn't eat, there is literally tons of amazing candy being handed out to trick-or-treaters on this spooky night. I guess that's a different list that we probably shouldn't get into. There is literally tons of amazing candy being handed out to trick-or-treaters. Whether you're doing the handing out or partaking in the trick-or-treating yourself, there's some sugary sweetness involved. Once Halloween is over and the candy bags are being inspected, it quickly becomes obvious that not all candy is created equal. Some of it is divine, while others belong in the nearest trash can. In this list, the most popular Halloween candy has been reviewed and successfully ordered from trash-worthy to the very best. Starting out at number 40, candy corn.
I'm fine with that being at the bottom of the list.
Yeah. Like I'm not like most people. I don't hate on candy corn. It's fine. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Honestly,
if there's a bowl of candy corn sitting out, I'll grab a couple. Fuck it.
yeah, candy corn's fine. But the ones that really suck are the pumpkins that are the same stuff.
I like
yeah.
the pumpkins
Yeah. Okay.
because they have a better texture than candy corn. They're
Reset
softer,
the
they're
clock.
more tender.
They're about the same in my opinion, but fair enough.
It's like the difference between having like a big chunk of fudge and just a little piece of fudge. In my opinion.
Also,
Yeah.
no, we are not resetting the food counter for this because we are very specifically doing this list.
Okay.
The food counter is for when we go off topic into food.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fair.
If we start talking about hot dogs or more tube foods, maybe. But this is we're talking about this article.
Yeah.
So yeah, candy corn being the bottom of the list, it's like, yeah, I'll allow it, I guess. But there are some things that are on this list that I would definitely.
Well, even
take
on like a
candy corn
national
over.
scale, it's one of the least liked candies. So of course it's going to be at the bottom.
Yeah, tons of it is made every year.
There's
The chocolate,
there's a
the
comedian
chocolate
that has
candy
a
corn
whole-
is slightly better. I will say that.
There's a comedian that has a whole bit of that's just. I don't think they make new candy corn. I think somebody sneaks around at night, grabs the candy corn from everybody's trash, and they just repackage it.
What? Oh yeah, I remember. No, I was reacting to something. I like Dum Dum Pops, Mickey. Don't hate on the Dum Dums.
They're fine. I don't like the consistency of them. They fill up my teeth.
We'll talk about stuff as we go through. If you have something to add it at the end, because we're only at number 40, and we've got
Yeah, I said we're gonna
39
be here
more.
Okay, so moving on from candy corn, 39 Twizzlers and Red Vines.
Oh wait, hold on. Before we move on, back on the candy corn subject, I just remembered my mom, for some unknown reason, sent me a bag of turkey dinner plus apple pie and coffee candy corn.
Huh.
How is it?
Hey,
I am
Larry's
scared
here!
to try it. Hey Larry.
I would try that in a heartbeat, because it sounds horrible and I must know.
I
Yeah,
know, but I don't want to just sit here by myself and try it. I'd rather try it with.
Yeah, misery loves company.
Yeah. It's like a Birdie Bots every flavored bean situation. You just don't sit there and eat those all by yourself.
Or the Jones.
Well, then
Soda
get a
holiday pack.
flight down here, man. I've got a couch for you to crash on.
All right.
Scupper was sleeping on it last weekend.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Number 39.
Oh shit,
Twizzlers
he
and
forgot
Red
his hard
Vines.
drive.
Oh no. Damn it, Scup.
I better let him know. Go ahead, keep going.
But yeah, original Twizzlers suck. They fucking suck.
What do you mean by original Twizzlers?
Just like those, like the original, like red Twizzlers. They're ass.
Well, there's two. There's the cherry and there's the strawberry.
Both. They both suck.
Now, I like the... They're a little waxy. I don't think it's only one step above candy corn.
Like, if I want, like, licorice, like, candies, I'm gonna get, like, the good shit. I'm gonna
Red
get, like,
Vine.
Wiley Wallaby or something.
Well, they include red vines in this. You can hate on Twizzlers. I totally understand the hatred for Twizzlers because they're like all
Yeah,
waxy and
Twizzlers
shit.
specifically, but this is a generalized one. It's not just Twizzlers.
Yeah.
I say, like, if it's a licorice candy, it's like, thick and tender and chewy. Those are pretty good. I like those. Twizzlers, though? Fuck
Yeah.
Twizzlers.
Yeah, those are red vines are more like thick and tender and chewy. And
Yeah.
so, like, I'm down. I'll do red vines over Twizzlers. Twizzlers, I think, are out of 40. I don't know. They'd be around in the 30 range for me. And then red vines, that's a pretty mid tier. I'd probably put that.
I don't know. I gotta see what the rest of this stuff is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
let's move right along then. Number 38, Smarties.
these Smarties are not better than fucking than red vines and Twizzlers. These Smarties suck.
I think
suck
they
ass.
are. I think they are.
It's chunks of chalk.
I don't know. I like them. I do.
It's just powdered
It-
sugar compressed into an ecstasy tablet.
I like to
Yes.
put the entire roll in my mouth and crunch them all at once.
Okay, that could be.
I
well,
do that too because I only want to experience it once.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's just one of those things where it's like it's not Halloween if there's not like a few rolls of Smarties lying around. Like my dad always tries to get some of them. He can't this year because he doesn't have any bottom teeth.
But as a kid, Smarties were really fun because what you can do is you can crush them up and you can pretend to smoke because you'll have that little
Wait,
powdered
what? Hold on, Mick. Smarties are too tart?
I think
Yeah.
you're thinking of
I think you
Smart
might be
Tarts.
thinking of Sweet Tarts there.
Yeah, Sweet Tarts.
Because, like, Smarties are mild compared to Sweet Tarts.
It's literally just compressed powdered sugar.
Also, Sweet Tarts are crunchier as well.
Smarties
Almost a little too
are
Well, they do have-
Smarties do
they do
have
have chewy
a
Sweet Tarts.
sour to they've got a bit of sour to them, but yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty mild. They're just not something I care enough about to.
You guys remember fucking Shock Tarts?
Yeah,
Oh god,
they're fucking great.
I hated those so much, and yet
I love
every time I got one,
I mean, like, you love
have
them
to.
while you're chewing them, but the problem is you can only eat so many in one sitting without stripping the entire surface of your tongue off.
Well, that's why I like the
and that's
Like,
after it's already
when I buy
stripped the
them for
roof
my-
of your mouth.
Well, that's why I liked like Halloween when you got the Shock Tarts. They just came in like a bag of like 4 or 5, and that's pretty much all you can eat.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
eat one, your mouth would be watering as a result, so you'd pop another one in there, and you'd be going, if you're not into sour stuff, you'd be like, oh, okay, it's down, I'm done. Here's the next one.
Well, so, like, the problem with Shock Tarts is that, like, it wasn't just the fact that they were sour, but, like, the coating on them, it was, like, abrasive as you were chewing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can only eat so many Shock Tarts in one sitting. If you try and push it, you're going to be miserable afterwards.
Okay, so Larry, what you have for Smarties, where you're at, those are more like what we're talking about with like Sweet Tarts. These Smarties that you see on screen are not that at all. They're not chewy.
Actually,
They're
you know what?
literally-
Read the description of this one. It should
the
give
Smarties
a...
that he is talking about are actually chocolate candies. They're more similar to M&Ms.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I thought they were.
Yeah,
no.
it even says it in the article. In England and Canada, Smarties are Nestle's answer to M&Ms, and they're pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, so these are totally different.
Yeah.
Hey, Euroburb, thanks for the raid. Party of 3.
And as it says, like, it says here in the entry, so, like, they're like Sweet Tarts minus the tart, which, yeah, that's a fair assessment, but I still like them. I definitely like them better than fucking Twizzlers.
Okay, yeah.
I don't necessarily, but that's me.
We're just yelling at an article of somebody who doesn't know what candy is.
Yeah, this is one of the worst ranking articles I've ever seen. I had to share
I mean,
it
so
with the show.
far the line
Spookoween
is
is
not
right around the
horrible, but I get a feeling it's going to get worse.
Oh no, it gets so much worse. Some
Yeah.
of these are just absolutely baffling.
Yeah, these are all definitely bottom rung candies. I disagree with like the order placement so far.
Although I will say, number 37, Runts. I actually like Runts.
Yeah,
I
this
hardly
one's
find
completely
them
wrong.
anymore.
I
This
like
one's
the chewy
completely
ones,
wrong. It
not the
used to
hard
be.
ones.
It used to be that you had to go and go to like a bowling alley or someplace that has those candy machines. Put in your quarter, get a handful, and hope you got the types you liked. And honestly, these are the best ones.
Yeah, like the gumball type like quarter candy machines, like Runts was always one of the better options if you had it.
Yeah, unless they had Skittles.
We'll get to that.
I don't know where I'd place
Foreshadowing.
those comparing to each other. I will say this though, I actually liked the Runts better than Skittles.
Okay, I like Runts.
But they
I like
were
chewy. I don't
pretty
like,
close. I will say this, they were close. I just preferred this style of Runts, this classic throwback style. I
also
thought
don't
this was
like-
better.
They're crunchy.
I also don't like a lot of crunchy candies, so I like the chewy Runts a lot more.
I mean, fair enough, but
Yeah.
I like the classic. I like the classic Runts, especially like. Funnily enough, like I hate artificial banana flavoring. It's
Oh,
just-
I
it
love
doesn't-
the banana in those. Holy fuck.
Oh, like, that's the thing. It's like banana runts are great though. Like they're fantastic.
Yeah. Fun fact about artificial banana flavoring: it's what bananas used to taste like.
Yep. At least it's modeled after what bananas used to taste like.
Yeah.
Because the banana at the time that they were modeled after is extinct.
Yeah.
Like the bananas we have nowadays have a notably milder flavor than they had previously.
Yeah.
So a little fun fact there for you.
Oh, I wouldn't call it fun.
We do have to worry about candies, Larry.
So number 36, lemon heads.
I can kind of see this one. This is something you either love or you hate.
I mean, I'm kind of neutral on them.
Well, you can be neutral, fair enough. But generally, it's not something that you're gonna sit there going, "Oh, this is amazing," or "Oh, this is shit." You're gonna just be on one side or the other. It just depends on how much you like sour. And to be perfectly honest, I kind of liked lemon heads. They're decent.
Yes, Cavendish.
Yeah,
that was the breed that went extinct. Thank you, Euro.
Yeah, between everything that's here so far, if there was a bowl of each of these next to each other, runts and lemon heads are a tie, and then if I'm feeling it, Twizzlers or red vines.
I definitely put runts above lemon heads.
Yeah,
I agree.
35.
But it's a one-dimensional candy, so I can totally understand that.
Yeah, you don't have any variation within it.
Yeah.
Lifesavers.
I have memories of lifesavers when it comes to lifesavers, so it's a hard one for me to put down low on the list because of the great memories I associate with lifesavers.
It's also just it's a really basic candy with some variety because you have the different flavors. It's a hard candy.
Also, those
God damn it! Now I need to get some lifesavers.
Those commercials from the 90s, where it's just like like fruits like splashing through water while these people sing in the background. Lifesavers.
Yeah, Burb, Fruit Polos, and Lifesavers are the same thing, just different name.
Yeah, the guy who ended up making Polos was originally under license to manufacture Lifesavers. And once he lost the license, he just started making his own ring-shaped candies. Yeah, but my biggest issue with Lifesavers, though, is that, the original 5 flavor rolls that they sell now, at least here in the States, are not the original 5 flavors.
Yeah.
I think it's orange, raspberry, watermelon, cherry, and pineapple. Whereas the original 5 flavor lineup, the original that they released originally, is cherry, pineapple, lime, lemon, and orange.
I thought there was a grape in there.
No, not in the original 5 flavor. Apparently, you can
grape is one of the more popular flavors to have in candies.
Apparently, you can still get the original 5 flavors in Canada, but I'm not sure about that.
I need to go on Amazon and see if they'll deliver Lifesavers, because there ain't no chance of me finding it at the local store.
You know what my favorite...
I'm not driving a half hour just to start looking for Lifesavers.
Larry, the reason why they're called Lifesavers is because the hole in the center was for little kids accidentally swallowed one, they'd still be able to breathe.
And
no,
they were
they were also shaped like Lifesavers on a ship.
Well, yeah, that they were named after life preservers.
Yeah, that's how they got their name. The hole may have been there so that kids had a greater chance of breathing if they accidentally swallowed it. But the shape was incidental was the reason it got named. Its similarity in shape.
Do you know what my favorite lifesavers are, though? Butter rum.
Oh, butterscotch.
Butter rum
yeah.
lifesavers. No, they're not butterscotch.
I've never had them.
Butter rum lifesavers. If you have
I don't
not
think
had
I've had
them,
butter
try
rum.
and get your hands
This sounds
on
like some test market Midwest shit.
No, like
it.
no, like seriously, butter rum is one of the oldest flavors of lifesavers.
Yeah,
They've been
but
around for a long time.
Yeah, but this sounds like some Midwest shit that we just don't get on the coasts.
Oh, you know what? I may have
I
gotten
can't even
butter rum.
find them in stores. Like the butter rum lifesavers that I got, I had to get offline. Or like they sometimes show up around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, butter rum lifesavers
Y2K,
are my favorite.
The reason why Rimshee's gonna have trouble finding lifesavers is because everybody's buying up candy right now.
Well, that and it's not so much having trouble finding them. It's that I'm in the middle of nowhere, and it'll take me a half hour to get to any place that has a decent-sized store.
Yeah.
Also, Y2K in the chat, I love butter rum lifesavers. He says, "My fucking man, he knows where it's at."
Larry, we already discussed this. This is related specifically to this article, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
That counters for when we go off subject onto a food talk.
Yeah.
It takes me a half hour to get to a gas station, Y2K.
They sell butter rum lifesavers at your gas stations? That's bullshit. I feel ripped off. I literally have to get them offline because I can't find them anywhere around here.
Yeah, I actually do live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's where he belongs, honestly.
But yeah, lifesavers, I think, are potentially a little low.
I would say they're definitely low.
Yeah,
I would say they're definitely low, but like I said, keep in mind, I have very good memories of lifesavers.
Yeah, also, lifesaver, I don't know, they're just a quality little hard candy that you can just keep in your pocket. Not that, yeah. They deserve to be in the top 20, at least.
I would say at least, yeah.
Especially once you see this next one, Rimshee.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, number 34, Double Bubble. Double Bubble is trash.
Yeah.
Double Bubble belongs closer to 40 on this list, if it even makes it on the list.
I would take candy corn over Double Bubble.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Like, candy corn at least has a sweetness and a flavor. It's not this stale, horrible... Oh, God, Double Bubble sucks.
Yeah,
it falls apart within 5 minutes.
Well, no, it takes 15 minutes just to get it to chewy form, and then it falls apart after 5 minutes of that.
Yeah,
exactly.
It fucking disintegrates.
They do come with a comic, so they get 1 point for that. Other than that, fuck them.
Also, like, they even say here, it's like, Double Bubble is such a bad Halloween candy, it's legitimately neck and neck with candy corn. Then why the fuck is it 34 on your list?
Yeah.
You put this above Runts and Lifesavers.
Yeah. I'm grabbing everything on this list before Double Bubble.
Yeah. Just...
I will grab Warheads before I grab Double Bubble. And I'm not a person who likes stuff that's that sour.
I get you.
Warheads are fun for the novelty.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could even...
Except for those blue raspberry ones. Well, actually, if you just rinse off all the sour stuff, it's pretty tasty.
Oh, yeah. the ones that were the most fun, novelty-wise, were the ones that you'd be sucking on them, and then in the middle they had a powder that would foam.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Do you actually
Yeah.
know what the sour ranking is for the Warhead flavors?
No.
No, I don't remember. I knew it as a kid when I ate a bunch of candy.
Yeah, I think of the four original flavors. It goes apple, lemon, blue raspberry, and then black cherry.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, but
fuck Double Bubble.
the foam in the middle is supposed to help like coat your tongue to get rid of the sour. That's why it's in there.
But yeah, I think we're all in agreement. Double Bubble should not be this high if it's even on the list at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even classify it as candy. That's what you use to like prop up a wobbly chair.
You don't even classify it as gum.
You don't even classify it as edible.
It's just fucking bad.
Oh, hello,
But like I said, they
straddling
get a
my
point
fucking
for the
shit.
comic.
Okay, moving on to number 33. This is when we start getting into where people might get pissed off. Nerds.
Yeah.
I like nerds. I prefer runts to nerds. I'll to be perfectly honest, I prefer
If I
runts
had my
to
choice
nerds.
between the two, I would take the runts. But there's just something so satisfying about dumping an entire box of nerds into your mouth.
It is.
Oh, I won't disagree, but it also does depend on the flavor. Some of the flavors are better than others. But
Bootleg
that's true in
Skittles. No. Nerds and Skittles are not comparable at all, Larry.
Yeah, nerds aren't.
Nerds
Skittles
are a
chewy,
hard candy. Nerds are a hard candy.
They're like
Skittles are a
have you
chewy
ever-
candy.
Have you ever had rock candy?
Yeah,
It's
they're
kinda
kind
like
of
that.
similar.
I'd like to call this pebble candy. it's
It's
crunchy.
not a bad way of putting it.
Speaking of rocks, like it says in its entry, it's like they're little sugar rocks that you pour in your mouth, but instead of jumping around on your tongue like the far superior pop rocks. Okay, I would not call pop rocks far superior to nerds for one thing.
There's a novelty to them.
Yeah, like they have like if I want pop rocks, which isn't often, like I'll
It's
get
for
them. But, like,
blowjobs.
more often than not, though, I'm gonna reach for the nerds before the fucking pop rocks.
Yeah, honestly,
Well-
I have Pop Rocks once in a while. If I'm gonna have Pop Rocks, I'm gonna have them once in a while because I'm gonna eat some. They're gonna just kind of pop on my tongue, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, that's kind of cool," and then I'm gonna go about my day.
Yep.
Nerds,
Yeah.
I can keep popping in my mouth.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'll pop a nerd in
Especially
my
like
mouth with
them
some
orange
Pop Rocks.
cream ones. Oh, the orange cream ones are so good.
Damn it, Jables.
So
Nerds are nerds. Pop Rocks
no,
are good.
Nerds,
I'd
nerds
say
go beyond novelty. Pop Rocks are novelty.
yeah, pop
yeah, I'd
rocks
say
are the
I'd say
novelty.
Pop Rocks, in terms of their novelty, are superior to nerds. But once you do Pop Rocks once, it kind of loses that novelty, and
Yeah,
it
like-
drops below.
The way this article is like making it out is that like nerds are a lesser version of pop rocks, and I just do not agree with that assessment.
No, because they aren't at all.
Number
All right.
32, Swedish Fish.
I love
I don't
Swedish
care for
fish.
Swedish Fish.
I do enjoy
personally.
Swedish Fish. It's a classic.
Yeah, I love Swedish fish. I have an issue. I'll eat too many of them, and then I'll feel sick, and then I'll keep
And then
eating
it's
them.
like, I think it's just like the lingonberry, which is what Swedish Fish are flavored after. Like, it just doesn't do anything for me, really.
Hmm.
It's a.
Yeah.
I will say this: it's a nice, soft, chewy treat.
Yeah.
If you were to get the multi-flavor Swedish Fish, I don't think that includes lingonberry flavor, but it's the same thing. It's just a different flavor. The candy itself is good. It's a nice, soft, pleasant, chewy candy.
Yeah.
I am
And so, like-
perfectly happy with the red fish, but the multicolored fish are just as good.
And so, like, I don't hate them per se. Like they just don't do anything for me personally.
They're not bad. They're just not your favorite.
Yeah. Like, of course, like I'm one of those people that like unironically really enjoys black licorice. So
Yeah.
Those people exist.
I would take black licorice over Swedish Fish personally.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fair.
not a fan of black licorice. So I
Same.
never got into Jaeger, which is probably why I've never been to jail.
Jaeger is flavored with anise, which is similar to licorice, but it's not the same.
Yeah, but I don't like that flavor.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Yeah.
I love anise flavored cookies. Like, there's these soft cookies that they make that are flavored with anise. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah. By the way, I'm going by all of these. I'm just going by if they're all set out in bowls on a table. What am I going to? And that's how I envision me ranking them.
Yeah.
I'm shoving some nerds in my pocket for later.
So, right after Swedish Fish on the list, we have Haribo gummy bears.
Yeah, classic.
They're a classic. They're not my favorite, but they're perfectly fine.
Yeah, like, if I want gummy bears, I'm going to get Albany's, which is actually made here in Indiana. This is where they're based, and they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 16 flavors that they have. Fucking great. Love Albany's gummy bears. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with Haribo. They definitely don't deserve to be 31.
Yeah.
No, they deserve to be higher on the list. But yeah, I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah, we can already tell. I'm pretty sure everyone here can already tell. Whoever is writing this article at Mashable or at Mashed is fucking dumb and has no taste buds.
But they probably have a journalism degree.
Or is extremely biased. Speaking
of
which...
They guaranteed have a journalism degree. That's probably where all their taste was lost.
Okay, so here's the thing. For everybody still watching, strap in. This is where the bullshit starts.
Yeah, this is where it starts to get real wild.
Number 30, Skittles.
Fuck no, that's a top 10 candy.
It is.
Like, I don't know if I would put Skittles in my top 10, but this is way too low.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I could see it as low as 15.
Yeah.
But
that's the
good chance it's in the top 10.
But we also haven't seen everything else. Based on everything else, this is so much higher than everything else we've seen on the list. Top 10 candy so far.
Oh, Larry, it gets worse. Like double mint gum, it's time to double your bullshit. Because number 29 is Starburst.
Bullshit.
Fuck off.
1000% top 10 candy. The fucking pink ones.
Strawberry Starburst are the shit. They even sell entire things that are just the pink ones.
Starburst and Skittles. I could see them being either side of each other, but they're both definitely 15 or higher.
My problem with Starburst, though, when it comes to Halloween, because remember, this is for Halloween candies.
Mm-hmm.
People give away the 2-packs in the Halloween when it comes to Halloween, and that's some bullshit, because sometimes you get doubled up on flavors and you get no variety.
Yeah.
So the 2-packs are bullshit.
You'd be surprised. Well, actually, you wouldn't be surprised. Everyone here should be aware how often with those 2-packs, all you end up with is like 2 orange or orange and lemon, and that's 90% of what you got was orange and lemon.
Yeah, it's either orange. I got a double pink once. I almost lost my shit. I almost came right in my pants.
Yeah, like as the commercials for Starburst say all the time, you're like unexplainably juicy.
Yeah. However, having the randomness of the 2-packs is kind of fun, but it's still bullshit. I don't want to.
It's bullshit because it doesn't do well. Like it's like opening a Magic the Gathering booster pack. What you gonna get? Probably not what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, My favorite Starburst to get, or like if I'm like actually going out and buying Starburst, is the Fave Reds, which is strawberry, cherry, fruit punch, and watermelon.
I'll be honest. I love the lemon ones. I know that I said
Yeah, I like
lemon.
I like the orange ones too.
I like the orange and I like the lemon. But when that's all you fucking have,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not getting any pinks in there, then
no
it's
pink,
kind of a
no
waste.
Well, no, it's
red.
the 2-packs, so you're gonna get just something else. I'm not a fan of the cherry. I'll still eat them. But if I
Yeah.
got a lemon and cherry, I'd
Yes,
be like,
I like the
okay,
cherry
cool.
one.
I'm eating the lemon last because that one's awesome.
Yeah.
That's- But if it's just 2 lemons, I'm just looking at my friends. Hey, you got any Starburst? Want to trade? I got 2 lemons.
yeah,
That's
Yeah, it done like one double lemon.
and that's another
I'm cool
great
with.
Halloween aspect is candy trading.
Lemon is probably my favorite Starburst. Orange is a close second, and then pink. But I like those citruses.
yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, even so, if I one double lemon, I would be happy with. If it was like 3 or 4 double lemons, and I had 6 double packs.
Yeah, my
It's
my
like,
friends and I got to the
come
point where we
on.
would just open all of our Starbursts first, and then we'd swap.
Yeah,
Be like, I got too many of these. I got too many of these. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, honestly,
So,
those 2 packs, like I said, the two packs, they're fun, but don't rely on them.
I like how the first line is like, Starburst is another meh candy we always think of as Skittles' older sibling.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
I'd
fuck
be
yourself.
willing to argue that Starburst double packs gets kids into scratch tickets.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's kind
can
of
see
a
it.
form of gambling.
Yeah.
I could see it.
As long as everybody sees that the argument can be made, I don't need to make it.
So, moving right along, saltwater taffy at 20.
Now, this one, if
Don't get me
you've
wrong, I like saltwater taffy, but putting it above Starburst?
Yeah,
Well,
well,
it's always so random too, and like you'll get some shitty flavors from old people.
yeah.
Also, it's like, you barely ever see saltwater taffy being handed
I
out
have
at
to go
Halloween.
actively purchase saltwater taffy if I want it.
So it's like, to have it be 28 on the list? I don't know, man.
Okay, so Larry, I understand that they look like shit, but there's a lot of really good flavors in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the watermelon ones are my favorite.
Watermelon ones.
I was at the county fair earlier this year, and this lady was selling like saltwater taffy, and she was giving out free samples. And one of the saltwater taffies that she had was pickle flavored.
Yeah.
Surprisingly not bad. It was strange, but it wasn't bad.
When it comes
Larry,
to saltwater taffy, I'm willing to try flavors I would not normally see as being viable, because saltwater taffy has that weird magic to it where it does not seem like it would taste good, yet you bite into it and holy fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, cinnamon saltwater taffies? Like cinnamon ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, cinnamon ones are pretty good. Good for taffy.
Actually, seeing as how we're talking about taffy, what do you guys think about the peanut butter taffy? The ones that come in like the black and orange wrappers?
I haven't had it since I was a kid, so.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I like them personally. Me and my
when I'm getting saltwater taffy, I'm just grabbing like 1 or 2 because I can't eat it. It's like fudge. Can't eat too much of it.
yeah, like
So.
my family, we called the peanut butter taffy. We called them Scooby snacks because they kind of looked like the old Scooby snacks from the old cartoons.
Yeah, Larry. It's because it's made with salt water. There's like a savory sweet thing that goes with it. I also understand saltwater taffy is a very American.
Well, the thing is, like, saltwater taffy, like, the name is kind of a misnomer. There's actually no saltwater included in most varieties of it. It's like, it was basically if I'm remembering correctly, the story is like there was like a candy shop like near a pier that kind of got flooded in a storm surge. And that's part of where the name came from, but again, it's been a long time since I've actually thought about it.
That's the power of Google.
Could be Apocrypha.
Yeah, saltwater candy after a boardwalk candy shop flooded with water from the Atlantic Ocean in
I knew it!
1883, soaking all the taffy in salty seawater.
Well, first off, it's not pollution. You'll get stuff like strawberry, black licorice, Neapolitan, watermelon, pineapple. You'll get all these different flavors. And it's very much American. To be fair, it's very much American. But if you get good saltwater taffy, you know what? Every Christmas, saltwater taffy, the peppermint saltwater taffy is passed around.
No, Y2K. The full story is that the owner joked when somebody went in to see if they could get any candy after they got flooded. It's like, all I got is saltwater taffy.
Yep, and that's where the name came from.
Just because of some offhand joke that the store owner made. That's it.
Yep.
He had some new taffy that he made. It's not that.
Okay.
And the person was probably too dumb.
Stop.
Number 27. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Laffy Taffy's a quality. They have jokes on the back.
Laffy Taffy is, especially the banana Laffy Taffy.
But yeah, Laffy Taffy over Starburst, though. No.
Over it? No, but they're pretty close. They're pretty close.
I'd place it below Starburst. But it does get extra points for the jokes on the back.
I mean, I will give Laffy Taffy a few points, because, like, unlike, the Starburst, like, Laffy Taffy does have a grape flavor. And it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
Grape flavor's good. The strawberry flavor's good. The banana flavor's actually good.
Never
Sour
had a Laffy
apple.
Taffy.
I don't care for the banana Laffy Taffy.
Yeah, but you just don't like the banana flavored stuff in general.
Well, as I said,
good.
the exception is like banana runs, because these are actually really good.
The point here is Laffy Taffy is another one of those ones that has variety. It should be higher up on the list. It's excellent trading candy. I think it up another 5 points.
I think Laffy Taffy, I don't know if it probably wouldn't be in my top 20, maybe barely. I'm just not big on it.
Well,
that's fine.
In the context of trading candy with your friends, reading the jokes off to each other while you're trading Laffy Taffies and whatnot, yeah, good time.
Yeah, 26 Reese's Pieces.
But they just decided to call it Pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, okay, to be fair, Reese's Pieces is just a weird knockoff M&M's based on Reese's. I could see it being lower on the list.
Well, no, it's more peanut butter, and there's not really any chocolate with it. It's a hard-coated shell with the peanut butter. It's different.
It's the same candy shell that you would get with M&M's, but it's got a peanut butter filling instead of chocolate.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying it's kind of an M&M based on Reese's.
Yeah, I would take Reese's Pieces over M&M.
It depends.
It
there are some days I would agree. There are some days I'd agree, and some days I'd disagree. I'd much rather go with Reese's.
Well, the thing is, like, the other thing you have to consider is, like, comparing Reese's Pieces and M&M's. It's like you have to present the argument of, like, well, there are peanut butter M&M's.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty fucking great.
And there are peanut M&M's, which are also pretty great.
You know what the best M&M's were, though? I don't think they sell them anymore currently.
The crunchy
pretzel ones. The pretzel
Ooh,
ones were
pretty good.
so good.
I don't think I've ever had the pretzel ones.
Yeah, pretzel M&Ms were fucking great. They need to bring those back.
Yeah.
Well, that
Number 25.
may be true, Larry, but that's mostly because you're allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
Is he?
So yeah, we've been going for an hour and we're not even at the halfway mark. We need to probably pick up steam.
Well, the wife has the kiddo at Grandma and Grandpa's, so I got a little extra time at the end. We can push on past that if we need to, just a bit.
Yeah, but we can pick up a bit still. Number 25, hot tamales. No way they should be this high on the list.
Nope, absolutely not. You mean
No,
fucking Mike and
don't
Ike's
give me.
Mexican cousin?
I I like hot tamales, but yeah, they shouldn't be this high.
They're okay at best.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of cinnamon candy though.
Fine.
So that's
Like I like hot tamales. They're decent, but it's not something you get all the time. It's usually something you get on a car trip when you want that random surprise while you're eating Mike and Ike's.
Yeah. Hot tamales were always a get for me because my mom loved them, so I could just like score some extra bonus points. Be like, "Hey, mom, here's my hot tamales."
So like,
because I'm not a huge fan, and she loved them. So
it says in the entry, it's like, you know, like they are much better lozenge-shaped chewy candy than the incredibly lame Mike and Ike and the gross Good and Plenty.
Wait,
I will agree on the good and plenty side.
yeah, but
But
Mike
yeah,
and
like-
Ike's,
That's doing Mike and Ike's dirty.
Yeah. So
that
in other words,
bad.
they're not even including Mike and Ike's on this list.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Number 24, Airheads.
Airheads
Skinny
are
Laffy Taffies with no jokes.
Airheads are interesting. They have so many more flavors, but yeah, it's Laffy Taffy with greater variety, but less fun to them.
Yeah, like
Larry, they're not hot. It's just cinnamon.
yeah,
for the hot
they're
tamales.
flavored with cinnamon oil. They're
Yeah.
fine. I mean, I haven't had Airheads in so fucking long.
They
They're
were the
fun.
shit back in the day. The mystery Airheads were the interesting ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always fun trying to guess what it was.
I always
Yeah.
go for the mystery.
Yeah, the mystery are the ones to go for. Mystery, I would always go for the mystery, the watermelon, and there was another one I'd always go for, but I don't remember what it was.
I'd always go mystery, watermelon, blue raspberry, and
Yeah, blue raspberry was one of the popular
sometimes
ones.
a
for
green
sure.
apple if I'm feeling like I want some tart and sour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, Airheads are fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Fine.
I don't know that they should end up on a top 40 list, but not because they're bad. Just
They deserve an honorable mention.
yes.
Yeah,
at the very
least.
at least they would deserve an honorable mention.
Yeah.
This one's not going to be popular. Number
Yeah.
23, Jolly Ranchers.
Get the fuck out of here with your Jolly Rancher bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know why people like it.
They're fine at best.
Yeah.
I'm also not a huge fan of hard candies. So this just... It's blue raspberry or nothing. Blue raspberry
Well,
or watermelon or nothing.
With
for me
this
when it
one,
comes to Jolly Ranchers. But I'd rather just not have Jolly Rancher.
with
Or
Jolly
I'd rather have a
Ranchers,
Dum-Dum.
They do point out something about Jolly Ranchers that I do agree with. It's like, Jolly Ranchers aren't like other hard candies where you bite down and they shatter. Jolly Ranchers glue your fucking teeth together.
Yeah. You're like, no, you must let this dissolve.
It's like
Fuck you.
they're solid, but not entirely solid.
they're solid, but if you try and break them, they're gonna fight back.
Yeah, they're also mostly used for making lean.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Jolly
I
Ranchers
don't
and codeine cough syrup. You're in for a good time.
I don't like Jolly Ranchers, partly because it's just you've got to just sit there, and I am so impatient that with a hard candy, I've got to break it.
Now, I will say, Jolly Ranchers gummies, pretty damn nice.
No, well, that's a different story altogether, though.
Yeah.
Now, this next one kind of hurts me personally.
Oh, fuck off with your Whopper bullshit.
I like Whoppers!
Whoppers are good on occasion. I can't do too many of them in a row.
Yeah.
I like malt flavoring in candy. I just do.
Okay, that's fine.
And
I'll trade you.
Whoppers
I'll
are a
trade you the
personal
Whopper.
favorite.
I'll trade you my Whoppers for your like Red Vines and Twizzlers.
Fucking fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I would take them Whoppers in a fucking heartbeat.
Fuck yeah! There we go. That's how shit works.
I like Whoppers.
I don't think they deserve to be necessarily 22, but they're not bad.
Also,
I'd put them in the 30 range.
Have you ever had
Best.
robin eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like Whoppers, but with like an M&M candy shell almost. Oh man, one of the best Easter candies.
Oh yeah.
21 Tootsie Rolls.
I do like Tootsie Rolls.
I do too, but I feel like they're surprisingly high on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a little overrated on this list.
They're
They're good.
candy.
They're a staple, but you get it. You growing up, we ended up with it so often it kind of just lost its special.
Now, I will say, like, they do mention in this entry the flavor rolls, like especially like the vanilla ones.
Yeah, the Tutti Fruits.
Yeah. Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
Those are.
Holds a.
I actually
all
found
of
out
those
that
hold a
Tootsie
special
Rolls.
place. Yeah, all
like,
of them
they
hold a
have,
special place in my heart because they were penny candies when my mom would take us to the lake. Go to the store with $1, get 100 different flavored Tootsie Rolls.
But like when I was at Walmart not too long ago, I actually found out that like Tootsie Rolls has like their own version of Fave Reds. And like the strawberry Tootsie Rolls, they taste straight up like strawberry bubble gum. They were actually kind of awesome.
Okay.
And I mean like good strawberry bubble gum, the one that's got like a strong flavor to it.
Nice.
Now we are getting into the top 20 with Baby Ruth.
I like a Baby Ruth. It's a payday with chocolate.
No. I like paydays. Scratch that.
Payday.
I love payday. Baby Ruth is just a chore to fucking chew, though.
I like Baby Ruths, but this is one of those rare occasions where I prefer the quote-unquote fun size to the king size.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also, like, another issue I have with Baby Ruth is that they don't use real chocolate for the coating.
It's American candy. Do any of them really use real chocolate?
Well, no, like, specifically with Baby Ruth, it's called a chocolatey coating. It's just like, I don't know about that. I mean, if we want to be perfectly honest, like, considering they have essentially the same ingredients, just like in different proportions,
you know,
Baby Ruth is just a much worse Snickers as far as I'm concerned.
That's not unfair.
Honestly, so far, based on this list and how everybody's reacted, I think the three of us would have some really good trades after our haul on Halloween.
Yeah. Number 19, Butterfinger.
Butterfinger is one of those special ones where it lives up to its name. It's decent, but I don't know. I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of Butterfinger. I can't eat a full bar without feeling a little sick.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
This is another bite size or fun size version.
Yeah.
I like the flavor of Butterfinger, but I cannot get that shit out of my teeth.
Yeah, that's fair.
So it'll be there for a while.
It's just like every time I eat one, it's like I'm picking in my fucking teeth because I can.
That's why you eat some dots after you eat a Butterfinger, so it pulls the Butterfinger out of your teeth. Because it'll get stuck to that instead of your teeth.
Or another entry that's going to come a little later on the list. But yeah, like Butterfinger is fine.
It tastes good. It lives up to its name, given that
I don't know if they sell them anymore, but I actually like the Butterfinger like wafer ones better.
Yeah, they still sell them.
Yeah, the Butterfinger wafers are actually pretty good. I actually prefer them.
Yeah, the regular Butterfinger leaves your
you get the flavor
greasy.
along with like a bit of Kit Kat flavor, and it doesn't get stuck in your fucking teeth.
Yeah.
Number 18, Nestle Crunch.
Boring, uninspired piece of shit candy.
Yeah, Crunch it's not great.
Now, I mean, if it was a dark chocolate, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, it'd probably be better if they had a dark chocolate version. Unironically, it would be better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really have much to say on Crunch. It's just there.
It exists. It's fun as a kid, but I could get the same feeling from a cookies and cream bar.
I like cookies and cream bars.
I do too. That's my point.
It's a
They're
bit
definitely
much for
better
me. I
than
can only have a
Crunch.
couple chunks.
That's my point. I can get the same feeling of the crispy rice.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
from a superior product.
that's fair.
Yeah. 17, Hershey's Kisses.
Why?
You know what?
Depends on the kiss.
Yeah, I like Hershey's Kiss, but
I think this might be a little too low.
Started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
You ever had the hugs?
It was only a kiss.
The hugs are good.
Yeah, what were the hugs again? I know they're just kisses with a filling of some sort, but I don't remember.
No, hugs are like they're the ones that are like they're like chocolate and like white cream stripes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they have a nut or something in them, don't they?
Well, they do
that's
have
the
almond
ones.
kisses. Yeah, they have almond kisses.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been so long since I've dealt with Hershey's Kisses or hugs. I don't fucking.
Kisses come in so many varieties. Like you can get the special dark and kisses. You can get the cookies and cream and kisses, which is really addictive.
They have caramel filled ones.
Fair.
The candy cane ones that come out at Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, chocolate and peppermint.
This is a surprising situation of variety from something that, in theory, should have no variety.
They also had one over the summer, strawberry ice cream cone. It was like cookies and cream kisses, but they were like strawberry. Those were nice. The birthday cake ones were fucking nasty, though. Ugh.
Yeah.
God damn it, I just looked at the next one. Fuck.
Yeah. Number 16, Tootsie Pops.
I disagree with this one. It should not be this high.
Nope. No, this is mid to high 30s.
Actually, let's just do them both because number 15 is Blow Pops.
Yeah.
But
you know what?
I would not put Blow Pops above Tootsie Pops for one, and they're both too high.
I agree. Because Blow Pops have that shitty, fuck, I can't even remember the name of it. Whatever that bubble gum was.
They have the double bubble gum in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same shit. The same exact shit. Hey, Biotech Babe!
Mickey gifted a tier 1 sub to Biotech Babe.
Nice.
Good gift, Mickey.
Thank you, Mickey.
48 gifted subs in the channel so far.
Damn. About to hit a milestone there. But yeah, both of these are too high on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of these are
fine.
way too high.
I would rather a Tootsie Pop over a Blow Pop.
Like, think about it. Tootsie Pop, like, not just, like, Blow Pops are at 15, when Starburst is at 29.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, okay, between Tootsie Pops and Blow Pops are kind of crappy gum that it has a fucking
I mean, like, the one thing
sucker around it, and the sucker is not that good. And then once you get down to the bubblegum, you gotta break through the sucker in order to get to the bubblegum and get it out, and then it just gets kind of stuck in the bubblegum, which fucking falls apart within 5 minutes.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. It's like, why would you want to go through all the effort of, like, getting through a sucker to get to something in the middle that you're just going to spit out? At least with the Tootsie Pop, you can swallow what's in the center.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's still a Tootsie Roll in there.
Yeah, but here's my thing when it comes to suckers on Halloween. Suckers are great when you're sorting out your candy and you're setting up your trades.
Also,
that's
the best.
And suckers also act as like the methadone for when you're running short on your bag, and you just need some sweet.
Yeah. The two best Tootsie Pops is a toss-up between the raspberry and the chocolate.
You know what? I like
Not
this here. Tootsie Pops are another mediocre Halloween candy. Once you've finished eating one of these lollipops, you will realize it may not be worth all the effort. Then why the fuck is it at 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said, you put this 13 slots above Starburst.
I guarantee whoever wrote this then went back and or their editor went back and moved everything around and just happened to notice that Blow Pop and Tootsie Pop probably should go together and was like, well, I like this one this much. This is my list. Because some of these are like, yeah, no, this is barely above candy corn, but I'm putting it like 5 from the bottom. There's stuff that's better than it below it, but I'm putting it above it.
I don't know, Mickey. I would take Dum Dums over Tootsie.
I like Dum Dums. At least Dum Dums are just the. At least Dum Dums are just the fucking candy shell. It's not. It's not a bubblegum filled center or something filled center. And it's small, so if you don't like it, you're not wasting a huge amount of candy. Or you can just power through it.
Oh, yeah. Son of a bitch.
And they're not all paper. Are you eating it stick first? What?
Yeah. Also, like, Dum Dums...
It's supposed to be just a small little sucker. That's it.
Dum Dums come in a couple of flavors that you don't get with, like, Tootsie Pops. Flavors like butterscotch and root beer.
Yeah.
Oh, their mystery flavors are awesome, too, because they don't clean out between flavors to ensure flavor integrity. They just keep going. And for X number, they just call that mystery flavor, so you get combo flavors. And it's awesome.
That's something you just reminded me of, Y2K. We haven't seen Ring Pops on this list.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Larry, those are the suckers for adults that just popped 3E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, moving past that baffling choice, number 14, Milk Duds.
Am I 75 years old? Nah.
I like Milk Duds.
They're
Okay.
good.
I like
but
Milk Duds. I would not put them above. There are certain things I would not put them above, but they are good.
I will tell you, though, Milk Duds will fucking rip that Butterfinger out of your teeth. For sure.
They'll also take your teeth.
Yeah, like whenever I
Mickey,
get
how
Milk
hard
Duds,
are you sucking on the dum-dums?
Damn, woman.
Slow down. Yeah, Vampire has a point. Lose your teeth, Duds.
Yeah,
honestly,
if
Mickey,
you're a
the
kid
fact
getting
that
rid of
it's
baby
so
teeth-
small is perfectly fine. If you're breaking through to the paper too quickly, you're either you're either the kind of person who could suck a bowling ball through a fucking garden hose, or you're getting bored 3 licks in and cracking that fucker and just chewing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. With Milk
It's
Duds,
supposed to be a small treat. You're not. Buy a larger sucker.
Milk Duds are kind of a kindred spirit to nerds in that you open the little box and just dump the entire contents in.
Agreed.
Yeah.
It's another one of those situations where it's the small box is the superior, or the small packaging is the superior packaging.
Yeah,
like Butterfingers and yeah, just like Butterfingers and I forget what the other one was I mentioned. Oh, Baby Ruths.
Yeah, but yeah, Milk Duds are fine.
Yeah,
I like them. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 13.
If somebody wanted them and they had something I wanted, though, definitely quick trade on my part. That's a
So number 13 is Three Musketeers.
no, too high.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards they're too high.
It's very plain. It's not a bad candy bar.
I mean, like if you really need chocolate, they're serviceable. They're fine.
Yeah, yeah, like
I will say they're nice and fluffy and airy, and that's nice.
Stomach. The nougat always fucked with my stomach every time I tried them, and like felt like I don't know, it felt like it left like a coating on my tongue that I just never liked.
Do you know why they call it Three Musketeers, though?
No.
Why? Because it's for gays?
No, because when they originally sold it, it was actually 3 bars in the package, and the nougats were chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry.
Oh.
What the fuck? That would actually be worth getting.
Yeah, we're getting fucked over.
Like, they still sell, like, the alternate flavored nougats in other parts of the world, but they call them Milky Ways in other parts of the world for some reason.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have Milky Way. That's next on the list.
Which makes me very sad, because Milky Way is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the Mars
I'd
bar.
rather have a Snickers. I like the peanuts.
I said, like, I really like malt flavoring in candy, and Milky Way's got that malt flavored nougat. I really enjoy it. I mean, I'm happy that Milky Way is at least this high on the list, but, you know, like, for me, it's my number one. It's
that's fair.
It's for candy bars, for me, it's right up there with 0, which is not on this list, but it never will.
Yeah, it's cheered a bit. Thank you, Cats.
Hey, Cats.
Thanks, Cats.
But yeah, like, people in other countries. Actually, no. I was kind of hoping somebody would bring that up.
What?
No, Y2K. Milky Way is not just a Mars bar. The Mars bar is a Milky Way bar. The Mars bar is the knockoff.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Yeah, I still prefer Mars bars because it has I like the name better.
I do. No, Milky Way incorporates the whole galaxy. Pretty dope.
Well, like the Milky Way, it was named after a popular malted milkshake at the time.
Yeah. Also, there's a reason why we're the fattest country. So get out of here.
Also, like, funnily enough, Milky Way actually has the better ingredients. Like our Milky Way bar. Like, if you read the ingredients list on a Milky Way bar and a Mars bar, the first ingredient in a Mars bar is not even chocolate.
Yeah.
So not only is it the knockoff, it's an inferior knockoff.
It is some nostalgia though, because it's no longer sold in the U.S. as far as I can tell.
No, it was never sold in the US. And so, like,
No, it used to be sold in the U.S.
no, there was.
No, we had a different Mars bar that was sold in the U.S.
And it's actually still sold. It's
Yeah.
just called Snickers Almond now.
Oh, that's dumb. I prefer Mars bar.
But yeah, basically, the guy who made the Milky Way bar, like, his son ran off to the United Kingdom and made his own knockoff version of his dad's famous candy bar here in America.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to one that should not be above a Milky Way, though.
Kit Kats? No. No. Don't.
Jeez, you're roboting.
No. Domo arigato, sirs, roboto.
Hello? My.
Yep.
Still are.
Still roboting.
Do the dance. Maybe it'll help.
Anyway, yeah, Kit Kat. I mean, Kit Kats are fine. There's nothing really wrong with them.
They're okay, but they're so far below so many of these other candies.
Agreed. It's good,
Yeah, like,
but it's something you base other candy off of. It's not a candy in and of itself.
No, and I mean, okay,
although
you're hanging out. You're hanging out with.
Cat lately.
You're still roboting so fucking hard.
I have no.
All right,
Kit
GLaDOS.
So Kit Kats generally come. It's like a 4-pack.
Yeah, or the
So if you're
fun-sized
hanging out with-
2-packs.
If you're hanging out with like 3 friends, and you only scrounge up like $1 together, grab a Kit Kat. Now you each get a little something.
How's it now, sir?
Not good.
What was?
I have no idea what's going on. Internet.
You have AIDS going on?
He has no idea.
Oh.
There must be a major storm coming in where he is. Snow's coming down, destroying his internet.
Oh no.
Mars is invading, and they're eating all the fiber optic cables.
Gay!
Yeah, Kit Kats aren't great. But they're not bad. They deserve to be on the list, but they're not this high. There's
They have a
other
place
stuff
on
that
the
should
list.
be higher.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Yes.
Yep.
That's like, how happened?
Oh, you know what? This one's actually interesting. The main problem with Kit Kats is that while they have an incredible variety of existing flavors, over 200, they choose to market most of them only in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a thing that happens.
Yeah, that's really annoying. Like,
I mean,
I would love to try a lot of
getting-
these flavors, but no, we gotta get the standard basic bitch chocolate one.
Apparently, like, there's a variety of Kit Kats in Japan now that you actually bake before eating it. Like, you stick it in your toaster oven, and they're fucking amazing. But yeah, like they've got some flavored ones that are coming out now in the States, like strawberry and dark chocolate, blueberry muffin.
Like, that's cool. Where the fuck are those? I gotta try those. Those are actually sound cool.
Well, there's a lot of companies that let you order shit like that online from Japan.
I'm gonna have to go get those and share them with the wife, because I'm guarantee you she hasn't tried them either.
So, to answer something that Larry said a bit earlier, number 10 on the list is Twix.
I hate Twix's advertising.
I think it's fucking stupid too. Like,
left Twix versus right Twix. Oh, they do the exact same thing, different way. You know, I've got bite-sized candies in a bowl that Addie absolutely fucking destroyed. But their bite-sized Twix have labels on them of left and right. Why the fuck would you do that?
I said, the joke is old, the joke is fucking stale.
Yeah, it's done.
The joke was stale when it came out.
I was okay with the joke when it came out. I thought that it was only going to last like a month. But no, they kept fucking going.
It's still going. Through this goddamn day. It feels like it's been 20 goddamn years.
Twix themselves are pretty okay.
Yeah, Twix themselves are awesome.
Twix is an okay candy. I prefer like the Twix PB.
The different variety of Twix is definitely better. The standard Twix is decent. But yeah, Twix is an alright candy. It's a good candy.
Yeah.
Peanut butter Twix is great. Salted caramel Twix is better than standard Twix as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed.
The cookies and cream Twix, I didn't care for those.
Haven't had it.
Nor have I.
It doesn't really taste like cookies and cream, for one thing, so... But yeah, Twix are fine. I don't know if I'd have them at number 10, but...
Yeah, well, the next one I wouldn't have at number 9, although I will make an argument for it being a great...
Yeah, number 9, York Peppermint Patties.
Mm-hmm.
That's your finisher candy. That's what you eat at the end of your pig out.
That's what I...
Yeah, like, that's your palate cleanser.
Yeah, that's your palate cleanser. That's your after meal. That's after your pig out. That is the conclusion to your night, which is why it is important that everybody gets some. But it's not a number 9.
No, but I will say,
passed out either.
I will actually, but I will say York Peppermint Patties I do like. I would put it high, but there are better Halloween candies.
Yeah.
Yes.
And even then, you're like, if I'm going like chocolate and mint stuff, I'm probably going Andy's mints over York's. But Andy's mints are more Christmas thing.
Nah, I like the York more.
It really depends.
I like
Andy's
mint
mints,
peppermint crunch. Those are so good.
It really depends. I prefer York, but yeah, I could see it.
Number 8, Crybaby.
It's another sour candy.
Worse, it's sour bubble gum.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Made by Double Bubble.
Is it?
This is bullshit.
Oh god, it is.
Which means it's a jawbreaker that's sour and fucking sucks. Get that shit out of here. Let's move on. I think we're all...
Larry's talking about how the York Peppermint Patty sounds like a shitty UK fucking burger. Fair enough. The sound of candy doesn't have to make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The candy itself is decent. It's a peppermint filling, like a white peppermint filling surrounded by chocolate in dark chocolate in a flat disc shape. It's pretty good.
Yeah, especially if you put them in the fridge for a while.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh, a nice chili peppermint patty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Best way to have it. Number 7, Sour Patch Kids. These are too high on the list.
Agreed.
Too high on the list. Great candy, too high on the list.
Great candy, too high on the list. I also actually do appreciate their ad campaigns.
Yep, they're cute and funny.
Yeah.
And they actually change often enough that we're not sitting here bitching about how, oh, they cut the kid's hair again.
Yeah. Yeah,
Fuck
Larry,
Twix.
that's why we chose this list. It's because it's bad.
Yeah, like I specifically brought this because I read through it and I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we are specifically showing this list because it sucks.
Yeah.
And,
Which brings us to number 6.
But fun thing to do with Sour Patch Kids, if you like a little salty sweet combo. Movie theaters, dump some in your popcorn. Get a little sweet sour surprise every once in a while.
So
Sweet, sour, savory, salty.
yeah. Number 6 is Snickers. This is one of the first ones where it's like, I feel like this might be too low.
Yeah. Well, no. This is one of the...
No.
There were several others that are like, this is definitely too low. This is the first one where I'm questioning whether that's legitimate or not. It may be correct. It may not be. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, like I'm with Larry. It's like Snickers should have at
hold
least made the top 5.
Cats.
Ready, fight!
Alright. Alright. Yeah, no, Snickers could be higher, could be lower.
I believe it's the world's best candy bar.
It's YGKW. Yeah, it's definitely a top 5. It's a go-to for sure.
Fun
But
fact.
considering the shit list this has been so far, are we really surprised?
Snickers was first marketed and sold in
Yeah,
it's
Mickey,
named
you're
after
gonna
a
lose
beloved
your
fan
shit then.
first.
No spoilers though.
It was named
Nikki,
after.
just start yelling. I can guarantee you that we're not going to see Reese's peanut butter cups at all. At this
She's
rate.
also the only one that hasn't seen this article, so.
Yeah. I've gotten as far as you guys have at this point. I guarantee you, the shit tier that this list is, we're not going to see Reese's peanut butter cups.
Yeah. If
it's pretty good.
You're roboting again.
God damn it!
that sounded clear.
And of course, Katz is being racist. She's being a racist white German.
Okay. Am I here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Let's move to number 5 then.
Number
Number
5.
Is M&M's.
Get the fuck out of here. If you're not paired up with Reese's Pieces, you don't belong on this list at all.
And
Yeah,
so, like,
they're about equal.
Yeah.
M&M's are fine,
I-
but there's a reason that most of the candy left in the fun-size candy bowl are M&M's.
Yeah.
So yeah, like they're fine. I wish they'd bring the pretzel ones back, but I think they're too high on the list.
Yeah. Way too high on the list.
Way too high.
Now
Let's see
this
what's number
one-
4.
This one I do not understand.
No.
I like Almond Joy, so
I
That's
too,
fine.
but how the fuck is Almond Joy at number 4?
I don't like Almond Joys. I don't like coconuts. The texture thing for me. But flavor I'm cool with. But they do not
I love
belong
Almond
before.
Joy. You know what? I'll agree that it's too high on the list, but I'm okay with it being in the top 10.
I'd go top 15 at most.
I'm saying I'd be okay with it being in the top 10. Not that that's where it has to be.
Yeah.
Also, they have
No,
don't
we
have
can't
the
understand you. You're being GLaDOS.
Yeah.
No.
The elite hacker that is Jables has infiltrated your system. You are fucked.
Mickey, the only difference between Mounds and Almond Joy is the almond.
Yeah.
And it may be darker chocolate on the Mounds.
Mounds
can't
has dark
remember.
chocolate.
Yeah. Mounds is dark chocolate and coconut. Almond Joy is milk chocolate, coconut, and an almond.
Okay,
That's
so
it. That's the difference between the two.
I closed Twitch because it was like constantly buffering on my end.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe that'll help matter. Unfortunately,
Yeah. We'll see.
but all right. So
Dark
anyway,
chocolate belongs in sweets. Go fucking lick your own ass, Larry.
so number 3 on the list is
This
Hershey's
is an
Minis.
abomination.
These they can be good, but you gotta go for something like the Mr. Good.
Oh,
Or-
Mr. Goodbar. Mr. Goodbar is good. I love Mr.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is why this is an abomination. They are including all of the Hershey's minis. Pick a fucking bar.
Yeah.
I will I will agree with them on one thing though. Crackle is better than Crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
So what? It also still kind of sucks like Crunch.
I will take.
You're still robot.
Fuck, man! I don't know what's going on.
It's like every time we call you out for it, all of a sudden you're clear again.
Yeah, I think Discord is just fucking with me tonight.
Alright, I'll be
That's
right
it.
back. I gotta go grab the kid out of the car. I'm gonna move it to number 2. Let's discuss that one.
Okay.
Number 2, Heath.
Yeah. No, definitely not. Once again, I'm not 75.
Don't get me wrong, I like Heath. I do. It's
Yeah.
not number 2 though. It's way too high on the list. Especially stickers and Milky Way.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, Sturbert Heath is just it's just toffee coated in chocolate.
Yeah. Also, does anyone know what the difference between Heath and Skewer is, if any?
You mean Score?
Yeah, Score. I think it's pronounced Skewer.
I think it's
but-
just owned by different companies.
Yeah, it's just like they're essentially the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, when it comes to somebody else that was saying, what all does Hershey's have? Hershey's, Mr. Goodbar, Crackle, Cookies and Cream. They just incorporated like all of the Hershey's
Special
chocolate
Dark.
bar minis for some reason, even though everything else is pretty specific to a specific type.
I got a Bubba with me.
Hey, kiddo.
Yeah, definitely have to be careful with
Yeah, you're just roboting again.
there ain't nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall we move on to 1? Because I don't even know. I've never had a Heath bar, so I have no opinion on it.
But it's just toffee covered in chocolate. It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's probably fine.
That's exactly what it is. It's fun.
Okay.
All right.
So
What's number 1?
number
Reese's
1,
peanut butter cups.
Oh, it's made it on the
And-
list.
I have a hard time arguing it actually.
Yeah.
All right. Since
my
it's number 1, let's go ahead and read it.
Okay.
I'll do this, sir.
Yeah. just in case I get fucked again.
Yeah. Whenever the topic of the best candy is discussed, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are almost always crowned the winner. According to a 2019 poll, 36% of Americans have deemed Reese's Peanut Butter Cups the ultimate Halloween candy, and for good reason. Chocolatey taste and the peanut buttery taste join forces to create a scrumptious flavor that is This was paid for by Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, wasn't it?
I mean, it's a bit.
Oh. No, when trick-or-treaters going door to door, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are the treasures they are after. Offer up these goodies on Halloween, and the happy recipients will act as if they are being handed the Holy Grail. If this is the only candy you eat on the spookiest day of the year, you will still believe you had a very... No. I disagree.
No.
I want some variety on Halloween.
Yeah.
Variety
I love
is just
Reese's
way too
Cups.
important.
I love Reese's Cups. I am a peanut butter whore. That is not the only candy I want on Halloween.
No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah, I need some Starburst and some Lifesavers. Like, need to switch it up. I need some fruities and some chocolaties and some peanut butter.
Yeah. To be fair, Reese's does make pretty chill Halloween-specific themes. They do the same thing for Easter, and I think they do it for Christmas, but I could be wrong.
I don't like the chocolate to peanut butter ratio really on those.
Fair.
Yeah. Like they're fine for like one, but if I'm gonna eat a couple, I'm definitely going for just the regular cup.
Of course, I personally like that. Like big cups are my favorite Reese's, so I actually like the more peanut butter to chocolate ratio.
Oh, I get it. For sure.
Although they do mention it's like they're like from white chocolate ghost. No, fuck off. White chocolate Reese's are an abomination.
Yeah.
Now, if they were to make some dark chocolate Reese's for a change, ooh.
I have seen dark chocolate Reese's.
I just must have never got my hands on them.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Very sad.
But yeah, Reese's are number one, and that's like one of the only ones that I can kind of agree with on this list.
Okay, so Larry, hold on. The fact that we mix candy bars with actual candies is enough to make me mad.
We didn't do the mixing.
Also, think about that sentence you just said. Candy bars with actual candy. It's all candy, man.
That's kind of an oxymoronic statement there, Larry.
Yeah. In the U.S., it all falls under the broad scope of candy. All what you fools would call sweets.
So, seeing as how we're at the end here, what are some personal favorites of you guys that you didn't see on the list?
Dum Dums.
Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, that's another one. Mike and Ike's and Dum
Grand
Dums.
wasn't on the list either.
100 grand wasn't on the list.
Nor was Payday.
Yeah, no fucking Payday! I'm kind of pissed about that one, actually.
Yeah, well, let's toss Mounds out there because they only had Almond Joy. I'm not a fan, but, you know, I understand why it should be on the list.
I like Mounds better because of the dark chocolate.
I like Almond Joy. I do prefer I like the dark chocolate. If they were to do Almond Joy with dark chocolate, I would be happy. Because I love almonds, I love dark chocolate, and I love coconut.
Yeah, Cats, Dum Dums are you. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, they're gumdrops.
No, they're suckers.
Oh wait, no, yeah, sorry. Dum Dums are suckers. I was thinking
Dots. You're thinking about Dots.
Yeah.
Which they weren't
Dum-Dums.
on there either.
Yeah, the little suckers.
I like Dum Dums
Dots
because
weren't on
I can
here.
grab one and it's just a quick little bit of sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they give me, memories of doctor's office visits past.
Yeah. Mickey gifted a tier 1 sub to Sturtbert. 49 gifted subs so far.
Nice.
Thank you, Mickey.
Said, one of my personal favorites you'll never see on these lists because they don't make miniature versions of it, but I fucking love Zero. Zero is so good.
Zero. There's a lot of Reese's products that I like the Reese's Fast Break. I really enjoy.
Fast Break is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
And then, like, you got, like, Reese's Sticks, which are, like, Reese's wafers. Then you've got the Nutrageous and the Outrageous, which is a candy bar made with Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, Larry, that's not a U.S. thing.
What's not a U.S. thing?
I may have seen them before. Whatever you posted in chat.
Yeah, I can't see the chat.
Okay, I'll drop the link in our chat.
Because I had to. Twitch was being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, they're like
stop freaking out.
They're like vampire teeth gummies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not a US thing.
Yeah,
I've heard of those.
I feel like I might have seen them before, but it doesn't really ring that much a bell.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that reminds me, just like you get all kinds of different gummy candies, like gummy soda bottles and gummy sharks, and
yeah, we get gummy everything else under the sun. Oh yeah, gummy worms. Somebody brought that up.
You ever had a gummy snake, like one of the great big gummy snakes?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they make like gummy pythons and shit now too. They've become really popular with attractive women's ASMR channels on YouTube. For reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can figure it out.
Oh, gummy worms were never on there.
He just said that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, honestly, there's a bunch of stuff that just wasn't on there.
Yeah.
It was primarily, hey, this is name brand.
Cats brought up anything Haribo. The only Haribo thing they put on this list was the gummy bears, but we get plenty of Haribo stuff here.
Yeah, and the bears were number 31 on the list.
Yeah. Which I think the bears go above a Heath bar.
So I personally like Heath bars. I don't know.
Like I said, I've never actually had one, so.
But...
You can imagine, like I said, it's toffee covered in chocolate. It's basic.
Yeah. The only problem with Heath bars is like, if you think that Butterfinger is bad, getting stuck in your teeth, Heath is so much worse.
Jelly beans, Y2K, jelly beans are more of a Easter thing around here. So everybody saves up for that time for jelly beans.
Except for Jelly Belly, and you don't pass Jelly Bellies out on Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I hope everybody's pissed off.
Yeah, this list wasn't good.
Yeah.
It was not good.
We talked briefly about saving it till next week, and then I scrolled through and got so pissed off, I was like, I can't wait. And then Rimshee yelled at us because Sarah and I were talking about it before the show even started because we were both pissed off about it.
I had to remind him that this was content, and he very begrudgingly stopped.
Because like Halloween is on a Monday this year, so I was gonna do it next week. I'm like, hey, I found this really dog shit candy ranking article. And then, like, Jable skimmed it, and he's like, nah, fuck this, we're doing it tonight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we may have found another article. We may have found the 7 candies you should eat and 7 candies you shouldn't on Halloween. Maybe we'll cover that one next week.
I
Yeah,
mean, if it's
but I wanted
written
to
at
cover
the same
this so
level
that
as
you would have an idea of what not to buy for the little trick or treaters this year.
Yeah. If you haven't already bought shit.
Yeah.
Like me, I get king size. Because the kids want king size.
Yeah. And they will love you
Because I
forever,
was a
and they
kid,
won't-
that's how I know.
I mean, hell,
yeah.
most kids would be happy with just a full-size candy bar, but if you go king, like,
If you go king
You are
size,
the
they'll beat up
coolest
other
fucking
kids
house.
for trying to mess with your house.
Yeah.
yeah, like some teens come to fucking TP your house. There's just a group of grade schoolers there with ball bats.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, no,
Fuck
it's
off.
like paying the mafia, but it's the cheapest payment ever.
Yeah, and if you're gonna live there for a while, once those kids are in high school, they're gonna be like, no, they do king size. Leave that one alone.
It's like I'm serious, dude. I will find your house and shit on your porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, yeah, you hand out king size. Suddenly, the kid, your house gets TP'd. Next year, you hand out fun size, and the kids are like, oh, where's the king size? Last year, we got TP'd. If we don't get TP'd, we'll bring back the king size.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have
Instant
kids that are
protection
gonna be like,
racket.
don't so much as drop a single Tootsie Roll wrapper on their fucking property. You fucking pieces of shit. All right. With that,
Kids can
thank
be
you
a
everybody for
viable
joining
weapon
us.
if you know how to manipulate them.
Yeah. Well, it's the same way that I trained some crows to defend me against bullies one time. That's a story for another day. Thank you everybody for joining us. I hope you guys had fun getting pissed off like we did. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
Oh, yeah.
Same need to piss.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good one.